All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honor to the apostle elders of great millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that sees the word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to title the lesson, The Fall of Edom. You know, and yeah, and this is have been very well uh, anticipating, man. The fall of this so-called white man, this devil, his reign of terror, man. You know, the whole planet Earth has been waiting on this man to fall out of power, man. You know, but guess what? Now we at the end. Yeah, I mean, we at the end of this devil, man, and he knows this. You know, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Wisdom Solomon 2 and 1. It said, "For the ungodly said reasoning with themselves, but not aright." See. Said even though they reasoning said these different councils, but guess what? The council is not a right, man. See, these devils, pretty much their mind is not all the way down, man. Yeah, I mean that formula that they've been having, they've been using for years on end, these generations throughout generations. Now it's not working no more, man. So now they pretty much the Lord is playing chess with these devils, man. And now that Esau is really outside his comfort zone, man. You know, he's outside his comfort zone, man. Otherwise, continue on saying, our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man, there is no remedy. See, that lets you know that he ain't all the way up there, man. And these secret councils, this is what they're saying. Meaning what? When they say life is short and tedious, meaning that their rulership is coming to an end, man. And matter of fact, let me see. Let me get that word tedious. Let's see what that say. Let's see. Let's just see what tedious. That word tedious, it says. So like yeah, tedious. It says too long, slow, or dull, tiresome. See, cause they are wearied in their minds, man. It said monotonous. Let's see. Let's see what that says. Monotonous says dull, tedious, and repetitious, lacking in variety and interest. Okay. You're boring, tiresome, wearisome. See? It says mind is mind numbing. You know? Why? Because number one, the prophet's out, man. That's how they know that that's one of the signs that let them know that their time is up, man. The prophet's out. You know, matter of fact, because let's see, let's get that. Let's get that Second Ezra 6. Second Ezra 6 chapter. And um on verse 19. It says, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. See? And the Lord making inquisition of them. He's making inquisition of blood, but it ain't like the Lord down here doing that, doing those questionings. No, he's doing it through the prophets, man. This is how the Lord is making inquisition. He's doing it through the prophets, man. It says, when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. See? So if our affliction is going to be fulfilled, that means after this downfall, or this downfall, this rulership, this kingdom right here, we're going to be on top. Now, matter of fact, because even you jump up, it tell you that this is talking about Edom, in 2 Ezra 6 chapter. But let's get this in Lamentations, because it tells you our last captivity is going to be under the Edomites. You know. So either this, either we already in the kingdom, or we about to enter into the kingdom, man. And we about to enter the kingdom. The Edomites are still here, man. They still in power, man. You know. So this Lamentations 4 in 21, it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." See, that dwellers in the land of Uz, and that's talking about America, man. It says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt," and it said, "See, the cup is coming passing unto you now." See, now it's time for this devil to drink of that cup, man. You know, he said, "Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." Meaning, what he's going to be vulnerable then, man. You know, he's not going to be protected. He's not going to be covered, man. And we see that process now. You know, the wisdom is being taken away because that's one of the first steps to a kingdom is that wisdom, man. And as you can see, the process of this man's downfall is that his wisdom is being taken away. You know, it says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." See, under the Edomites, where our time of bondage, you know, our prison sentence will be over with. It's gonna be ended through the Edomites, man. You know, it says, "He will no more carry thee away into captivity." He will see. So after the Edomites, after the Edomites fall, we're never going back into captivity. Meaning, what, we're gonna be on top, man. The next step is the kingdom of heaven. The next era is the kingdom of heaven, man. You know. But what's gonna be you know what I mean? That nation that nation in the way, the Edomites, man. But guess what? Now we in a time where this man is about to he gonna have to get up out that seat, man. You know, it said, "He would visit thy iniquity, O daughter Edom. He would discover thy sins." Oh, see, he would discover. See, now this man is being revealed. That's that inquisition, because now he's backed into a corner. You ask the man all these questions. You know, you traveling up. Okay, well, you just said you was here in 70 A.D. You said this wasn't you back in hardcore bondage, but why do you got that ring on? Ain't that the same? You know what I mean? The Lord's making inquisition of blood through the prophets and everything adding up, man. It goes back to this so-called white man. You know, matter of fact, before I go back to that second Ezra's, let's get this. Job 9:24. It said, "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof." See, if not, where and who is he? If it's not so-called white man, who else could it be, man? Who else got the say so to get these damn bundles of sticks right? Who got the power to say, you know what, this need to stop? Like the apostle was going into these bankers. They can actually make everything right, man. They could actually, you know what I mean, and even in that, like bad point. It wasn't like it'll take the next day, tomorrow, everything. They can make a couple moves here and now and there from an hour now. You'll be straight, man. You know, but this devil ain't gonna do that, man. This is that grimy nigga that's ruling right now, the so-called white man, man. But guess what? It's coming to an end. You know. But let's go. Before I go to that second version, let me go back to that Wisdom of Solomon 2. It says, "For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy." See? Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. See, so they know once they fall out of power, they're not going to bounce back, man. You know? And this man's finna take the biggest L in history, man. Prior to Edom, man, the so-called white man's finna take the biggest L in history, man. You know? Let's see. It's Ezra 6 and 19 again. It says, "And will begin to make inquisition of them, would they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled." See? Because this man have hurt us unjustly, man, with his unrighteousness, with these different devices and ideas he come up with. Yeah, I mean, when you watch that scary movie and all that gore, well, guess what? This man, he knew the blood was gonna skeet out this hard and that far. Why? Because he did it to Jake, man. You know. So he's gonna get paid back for everything that he have done. That's just something that's just scratching the surface, man. Hey, it's things that this so called white man have done that that's haven't been revealed unto us, man. So we're gonna have new bodies to really grasp what this man have done to us, man. You know, it says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away, or what world this is? It's talking about the world of Esau. Let's get that. Go jump up to 2 Esdras 6 and 7, because we know that the world of Jacob, is not going to vanish. That's going to be the king. That's not going to be left to no other, man. It's this world that vanishing away. You see the so-called white man, his power is he's losing on all sides, man. This man is actually being unstitched. You know, each fabric, each thread of his garment is being loosened, man. You know, meaning what his structure is being taken away from him. He have no strength. His foundation, pretty much the Lord's finna, pull the rug from under this man's feet, man. You know what I mean? So this 2 Esdras 6 and 7. It says, then answered I said, where shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? See, and that's what all the prophets inquire about. Ezra don't ask, hey, Lord, what's going to happen in the middle of the movie? No, he always want to know what's going to happen at the end. That last nation, Lord, just give me a hint. Who's going to be the last one and rule for just give me a sign, show me when the kingdom coming. And that sign, what? This so-called white man in power, man, this fourth beast, man. Him in power, that let us know, all right, this is the last nation, man. And guess what? We at the end of his end, man. It says, and he's telling to me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born to him, and Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. See, because these two main characters, these are the two main characters, man. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. See. So Esau is the end of the world, meaning what Esau is the one that's going to be ruling at the end of all this thing. At the end, when the time of the Gentiles are fulfilled, matter of fact, because the Lord gave all the nations to rule. He even gave these devil 2 times to rule, man. But the point is, in this little season now, this is going to show us who's gonna be empowered at the end. And it's so-called white man. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, this is St. Luke 21:24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. I mean, we're going to be in a lower state. We're going to be in subject unto these other nations, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. See? And what's that time now? And this time, this is the end of these other nations, these heathen nations, and their influence on the planet Earth is over with, man. We at the end time, and matter of fact, let's go back, continue on in that 2 Esdras 6 chapter, because it said end of the world, so we know that's the end of Esau world. So it said, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, see, then will I show these tokens. See, mean what the prophecies, man. See, these prophecies is known as like riches, man. These prophecies, hey man, this is a praying knowledge that we have, man. Actually know the fate of this place, these different kingdoms, people, It says, then when I show these tokens, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. See, so the Lord says He's going to show these tokens when these prophecies going to come. When the world begin to vanish away, when it's about to be finished, He's going to show the token. He's going to show you. He's going to show you the books. What to understand these scriptures, everything. Now you say, okay, so this was what Isaiah was talking about. This was Jeremiah was talking about. Ezekiel, Habakkuk, Obadiah. This was the prophet. This is what the prophets was talking about. Now I see. Okay, it's America that's the last, and now we at the brink of this chip coming in World War III, man. Because when this man implement this chip, he just gonna have he got it said an hour temptation, man, just a short period of time, man. And then in that fire coming, man, the missiles, man. You know, but it said the books gonna be open for the front. We want to see y'all together, but guess what? The books is gonna be open at the end. Let's get that Daniel 12 and 4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book." And that's talking about the book in its entirety, man. Even to the time of the end. See? Because these words were actually meant to be read at an appointed time. That's just like you having an appointment. That seat is not reserved for you to go there yet, man. You know, it's not reserved for you to go there. You're not going to be able to enter. You're not going to be able to go into that office. You're not going to be, you know what I mean? Whatever appointment you got, you ain't going to be able to go there until that appointed time. Just how it is with these scriptures, man. Now we're in a time where we can read and see the arrows and say, you know what? Okay, that's talking about the missiles, man. Why? Because now is the time for the missiles to be played out now, man. Yeah, I mean, you know. So let's go back to 2 Ezra 6. I think that was it on that though. Let me see. 2 Ezra 6 and 20. Yep. Alright. It said, "And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices." See? Meaning what? That it's gonna be men that are born again is gonna be preaching, man. Men that's born again is gonna be preaching, man. It said, "The women with child shall bring forth untimely children, or 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up." Meaning what? Once you come across the truth, hey, you're gonna get it quick, man. You know, you're gonna actually come across the truth. You're gonna actually get it. You're gonna be made a quick understanding, man. It says, and suddenly shall the song. See, so this is the process right here. You read Ezekiel 37, 38, 39. Once the children of Israel begin to wake up, then that's you starting to see that everything is getting closer and closer to the brink of this man's discretion, man. That's why I said, Lord, once he sealed the elect, then shall the end come. When this word come across everybody's ears, guess what? Then the end is gonna come. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick because it just said the firmament we're gonna see all together. Meaning what? On the internet. Let's see. St. Matthew 24:14 said, "And this gospel of the kingdom, see, it's a specific gospel that's gonna be preached throughout the planet Earth, and it can't, and we know that it's not this Edomite Christianity, man. Why? Because they've been around the world 3 or 4 times already. Everybody know about Jesus, man. Everybody know about what this so-called white man calls Christianity. They let you know that that's not the true gospel, man. Because the end already came, and we in the kingdom. It haven't yet, man. We at the end now. We about to going to the kingdom, but this is the end of America. America got to go first, man. In this whole so-called white man, his beast system. It said, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." See? And as you can see, these books being opened and this man being revealed, let me give that. And this man being revealed, now you see we're getting closer and closer to this man's downfall, man. So this is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come." See, meaning what? The day of the Lord, the day that the transfers of powers, man. That day finally when this man's finally is gonna go down, and we're gonna be exalted in that day, man. Lord, we're on part of that righteous number. It says, "For the day shall not come." It said that come are falling away first. See, we had to lose who we were, and that's why you got Ezekiel 37, man. We had to lose who we were, and then you know what I mean? And that's how the Lord's gonna be able to do his work. Did it for prophecy's sake. He set up Well, he's they have dead body came to life, came back to life, man. You know, by the way of us, now we taking this man down through the words, man. Through the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It said they come and fall on the way first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. See? And who is this? The so-called white man. He's the one that's being revealed. He's the one that was known for hiding. Starting back as Cain, he was hiding. As the serpent, he was hiding. He was hiding from Adam through Eve. He wanted to get to Adam. So how did he get to Adam? He got it through Eve, man. You know. So this nigga always been a slithering snake. You know what I mean? You know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you. I said, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High. See, who else could he be talking about, man? This is talking about the devil, the so-called white man himself, the Edomites, man. How did he oppose and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High? Look at this man laws and legislations, man. Look what he speak. By the way, his laws and legislations, man. Look at his way of life, his walk. This man, he as his actions, he don't believe in recompense, man. He don't believe in he don't believe every cause got an effect. He don't believe every action got a reaction, man. But he's one that had to learn hard way. He's that vessel that's fit for destruction, though, man. It says, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship, so that he is as the Most High, sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. See, who else, man? Who painted his, covered the faces of the judge thereof? And we know it's fact that there is Russian icons that was way older than these modern Renaissance paintings that this devil held. So somebody's lying, man. Who could it be? So-called white man. It said, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that withholding me, that he might be revealed in his time. See, meaning what? He's gonna be revealed when he finally falls, man. It's like at the end of the movie. Who shot the man on the train? At the end of the movie, that person gonna be revealed, man. And it's the so-called white man, the devil himself. Why? Because we questioning, and you see, like, okay, how was America established? Why is wickedness on the planet? Or who got to say so on this? Who is okay with chemtrails in there? Who is okay with putting making your food in the lab? Why would you put 100% juice knowing that why would you even tell me it's already supposed to be 100% juice? And guess what? It all go back to this devil, man. The Edomite, man. So he's been revealed in his time. See? It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letter will let until he be taken out of the way. See? So they was already in the midst right then and now. Now the Romans, man. Guess what? They are back now, man. But now there ain't no mystery no more. We know who they are. It says, and then said that wicked be revealed. See, you see this process of this man downfall. I was waking up and saying, this is the guy. We coming back to life, like, it says three sides to the story. Yours, well, no, it would have said it's two sides of the story. His and the man that's dead, he can't tell his. Well, guess what? We end up. The Lord raised us from the dead to tell our story, man. To tell that it's this man that's the goddamn problem, man. You know? It says, only then shall that wicked be revealed, when the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. See? Those the prophets. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. See? That's the process. He being revealed so he can be destroyed. See, because when the Lord come back, he gonna already have his target on. You know what I mean? You know? But we coming to the end of this, man, reign of terror, man. We're in very monumental times. Finally, this devil, this beast man is finally finna go out, man. You know, he can't do nothing about it. Just like time, you can't stop 5 minutes from happening. You can't prevent 5 minutes from happening. You know, are you gonna still beat on them 5 minutes? You can't stop that, and that's the thing that this devil is worried about, man. You know, so yeah, I can hold it with edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Shai, by Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the positive, that is a great millstone. Shalom to the elect that these were in our true favorite Saturday. DTA, abide, abide.